Oh my goodness, this nigga's still talking.
My fault. Alright. Yo. This is Welcome to the Just Talking podcast. And God damn 47, man. The band? Yeah, the band. I honestly never listened to them. Are they a band? Well, you know, eggs might not be here forever, man. I think we're running out of eggs, bro. Is it not a band? Oh, it's not. It's this shit.
We got 13 pounds, we saw 13.
Wait. I don't think y'all can hear it. At the very least, I guess we're gonna have to start the podcast off with a little bit extra sound, man. A little extra. You know about it. Nice shit, bro. All right. So 13 minus 50.
We got 13 pounds, we saw 13 minus 50. 13 minus 50, goddamn 47.
13 minus 50, goddamn 47. Yeah, why did I think it was a band? All right, well, I know why I thought it was a band. I don't know if y'all niggas watched Okay, I don't know if y'all niggas watch SAO. Let me start off with that. Sword Art Online, anime, whatever. But there was something called SAO Abridged, which, in my opinion, is the better version. Let me see, goddamn 47. Damn it, bro. It's gonna take way too long to really find that shit. I might. I'm not even gonna do it. Let me see if I can. The band? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna find it. God damn. Yeah. Alright, we give up for now. I got time, bro. Maybe. Just maybe. I'll fucking add into it. But it'll be after the episode's posted, you know. They gotta get shit out. You feel me? I mean, but y'all can come back and watch it again if you really want to. But let's get started. Alright. What I want to talk about first, alright, is the very factoid that let me bring up the gym girl allegations. Wait, my fault. Oh fuck. Maybe I should have left it Sorry. I'm not prepared. Like, nah, bro. I gotta get me a soundboard when I get to this shit for real. Like, all right, now the case of the gym girls. Never watched the episode of Law and Order a day in my fucking life, bro. I don't care about seeing niggas go to jail. Whatever this show's about, reenactments of jail encounters. The fuck? I don't care about that shit. Gym girl TikTok. I'm just gonna look that shit up on Twitter. Or not Twitter, on Google, and see what pops up. First thing is just like the TikTok page, obviously with the hashtag gym girl, because that's a very huge hashtag. And yeah, the one they start getting to the videos from YouTube and everything, then they start talking about the gym girl who called out a guy for being a creep. Because he was looking in her direction every so often. Literally, every so often. Now, this is by no means to say that there are not creeps at the gym, both male and female, to be fair. We only talk about the female or the male ones because it's weird. Guys are somewhat okay with female creeps for the most part. Couldn't be me, but and before y'all niggas slash bitches slash whatever you want to be called, to be fair, like I don't even mean that in like a dickhead bit. I mean that literally because like I know girls that like be called bitches, but I call niggas bitches as well. So I call bitches bitches. I call bitches niggas. I call niggas bitches. I call niggas niggas. I have a very colloquial tongue. All right, now what I'm saying is that like I'm not saying that there's not instances where there are creeps because I'm just saying like at what point is looking being creepy? I thought it would be staring, but but at least in most of these videos of niggas getting caught, quote unquote, it is literally glances. It is looks. And like sometimes, I'll be honest, bro. Me personally, I'd be staring into space. And like, look, niggas don't even gotta believe me, all right? But me personally, I've had 3 eras of the gym at this point in my life. Eras. Not even, I wouldn't even call it an era. But I had 3 portions where I started gymming somewhat in my life. The first one was I had moved. It was like getting freshman year into high school, going into freshman year of high school rather. I had just moved. And funny enough, I was a transfer student in middle school. So where I had just moved to, ended up becoming like it was closer to my middle school and all my friends from that middle school. Like I could, and obviously I'm not saying that they were any distance, but I could walk to like my friend's house. And one of my friends, he actually lived fairly close. And that nigga had a home gym that his dad had set up and everything. And he had started working out. I'm not going to talk about why he started working out because that's his business, to be honest, to be fair. But I'd go to his house. He'd be like, "You want to work out?" And be like, "Yeah, why not?" And that's when I knew I was like uber duper weak, bro, for everything except deadlift for at least that time. Like I was not getting past. I think like in freshman year, I had made 100. To be fair, this was like maybe a 3-4 month span of working out, at most, literally. So, but I literally think I barely started hitting 100. So, but deadlift, I was hitting 185 pretty slightly. I did have to I couldn't get the form right for the regular deadlift, so I did switch to sumo, but I still did one lift at 185 at that point, so it wasn't too bad. But I wouldn't even call that serious. I was just fucking around, and that was a home gym. My second one, and this is where I'm gonna get into the topic that I was mentioning before, and then we're gonna deep dive into like the whole thing more as well. But and then for my second iteration of the gym, it was after my junior year. So in junior and sophomore year of lacrosse, I'd actually like messed up my leg, like my right leg. This is when the leg problem started, unfortunately. But I messed up my leg freshman or sophomore year in lacrosse. I don't know if it was in lacrosse or if it was just like it just started feeling exacerbated at that point. But it got fucked up. Junior year, I ended up getting like a lot fatter, chunkier, whatever. Obviously, I wasn't conditioning, I wasn't doing anything. So obviously, I'm gonna get bigger. And then, in summer of junior year, my friend, he got a car, he got a gym membership, and I told him, bro, anytime you want to go, I'll go with you. So we were hitting the gym for a good portion of that summer before senior year. Lost some weight. I lost a good amount of weight. I was cutting calories a little bit too. Cutting calories, nigga. I recorded a little bit, but I didn't really know about the protein intake and how important that was when I was at that age. To be honest, I was really just decreasing the amount of rice that I ate. Like I was literally making sure that I was eating like a cup of rice type shit. And I cut some weight, Came back, looked better. People even told me that. But that's ugly. Fuck, bro. That he is gonna live on with me forever and ever and ever. But yeah. So, and the reason why I bring that up is because that was the first time I'd actually like been to it. Not first time. Me and my sister would like use my uncle's gym membership, and they weren't really checking when niggas were clocking in. You feel me? You just swipe the card. So I've been there, but it's like I didn't know what I was doing. Like when I started learning how to do the things that I did, I realized for me to be at my peak, I need to focus in on my lips. Like I like to focus in on my lips. Sometimes, a good amount of times, I might close my eyes during my lifts to feel like I'm in my own space and it's just me and the weight. So I just can't. So for me, I don't look at people when I'm at the gym, like people in general, girls or guys. If I do, and I realized that during my second iteration of the gym, like I need to be able to focus and hone in on stuff to at least perform at my best. So I never really focused on like all that other shit, to be fair. That lasted a few months, but while I was there, obviously my friend, that nigga was peeping, and literally sometimes when I'd be on bench, this nigga would be like, "Oh, nah, you see that? Nah, you see that? You see, you got a fat ass." Something like that, right? Obviously, but it was never like, it wasn't like this nigga was hyper focused on like one person or really even hyper focused on like that. And like that nigga knew what he was mostly there for as well. It was just like eye candy every now and then, to be honest. Fast forward now, I've been like more. I can't say that I've been like going every week, dog. I've been taking, dog. This new and this one I can like say is more of an era, and it might just and it's gonna last for the most part for a good amount of time, at least for me. My this era iteration for me in the gym is I don't even notice like people sometimes it's this time since I started taking the gym a lot more seriously. I don't look at women. I look at the men more, and that's because if I'm taking the gym seriously, and I see niggas that are doing a certain workout or they're doing a certain thing. Like to be completely honest with you, I don't think there's ever been a time where I've seen a workout that a girl has done and I didn't know what they were doing. Like I'd never seen it before, or it wasn't like, and it's not a knock to the girls. Y'all niggas just not creative. I saw someone on the decline bench. I wouldn't really hit decline bench personally. There's not that many benefits to be gained. But I saw him combining it with like an ab thing where he was down. He used it like the weight. He kept the weight up and he went up only with his abs. And I was like, that's a genius way to use decline bench. You get a little bit of chest. You can get a little bit of chest work. You get your ab work in. That is a great way to progressively overload and make an exercise out of that. And I literally stared at that nigga because some girl because I saw him doing it, and me, I'm a little shy, and like I'll just copy and paste like what I see. I'll look it up, and I'll be on my way. But some lady actually asked him, was like, "Oh, is that an ab exercise?" And he actually went to explain it all. I was like, Me and my gym partners stood. Man, my gym. I don't know how they felt, but I stood there, just listening on to their conversation. I low-key stared a little bit. I think he was buff. He was big. Like if I look at a woman in the gym, I look at her. They strong. That's the only time I looked at a woman in the gym. Like if they're doing their little back exercises, I don't look at their ass. I look at their back. I'm like, damn, she got a more defined back than me. I wish I was like that. Like, I don't be looking at And that's just me, to be honest. Like I said, my previous gym partner, that nigga was, but he was even looking heavy like that. And then that's where I'm gonna get into like the little gym girl thing because look, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, you technically don't need the gym to build muscle in any of the places. The gym is just the best way for you to get progressive overload, which is a staple if you're trying to build muscle. Keyword, build muscle. Now, I'm gonna be let's take that trip down memory lane, shall we? Now, there was let me do TikTok girl gym exposing backfires. Now, I want to get as much as this video as out as or not out, but I want to get as much as this video with yeah, all these like cuz she already deleted that shit and everything. Oh, dude, I freaking forgot. There was another one that was even worse several months ago. And this how popular this trend has become. Several months ago, literally, there was a TikTok girl who trainer gets caught on. This is what she wrote: trainer gets caught on camera being a pervert when I stand up and let me make sure I want to get the best fucking video of it that I can. Trainer gets caught on camera being a pervert, and I stand up for myself, and he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership. Now, I know you can't see this video, but it's not that hard to find. Very much not. Now, she's adding in, this is the funniest thing. She adds in the little like extra sounds and whatnot, or not sounds. She adds in like quotation marks and as if that's because like you can't even make out what these niggas are saying with the quality of zoom like video when she zooms in. So she's assuming that's what they're saying. Mind you, she said that nigga said, "Oh damn," that nigga didn't even move his lips. And then she immediately yells, "Do you need something?" 3 times in a row. And then he says, "Excuse me, what you mean?" Oh, no. He says, "Nah, I don't need." He says, "No," question mark, because he doesn't know what the fuck she yelling about, to be honest. And then she says, "Okay, I thought so." Now, I'm gonna be honest. Somebody say, "I thought so" to me. I'm gonna get on their ass. And then he says, "Excuse me, what you mean thought so?" All right. And then she said, "Are you okay?" And then she immediately he said, "Are you okay?" And then he said, like he was going to continue. And then she cut him off and said, "Keep it pushing." Mind you, this nigga's on the other side of the gym helping someone with their lift. And then he says, if you're getting rude, you can leave. Nobody was looking at you any type of way. And then she says, "You don't own the gym." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't own the gym. I work here though. I'm a trainer." She says, "Okay." And then she says, "This means what? This means what?" Okay, cool. And then he proceeds to basically call the police and whatever. The nigga ends up. Let me see, because I remember he even came out with his side of the fucking story later. Oh wait. I think she does. She actually describes it. So let's listen in on hers real quick, and then we will proceed as followed. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I want to get direct right when she's like starts talking. So, because unfortunately they delete it, so you can't. Oh, my fault. This is not any of that. This is her doing a TikTok trend where she comes up to the camera and then proceeds to disrobe in the middle of the gym. Yeah, she proceeds to take her shirt off. And to be fair, she's wearing like a sports bra, whatever, I guess. But if a nigga, like, I don't know any niggas that take their shirt off in the gym. To be, like, in the gym. Like, in the locker room, that's different. In the gym, like, I'd be having pants, walking to, like, especially since it got cold, I'd be walking to the gym with pants on. I'd be taking off my shit in the locker room, bucko. So that's one thing. There's a popular YouTube creator on TikTok or whatever that be getting on these people asses for this. He's some big buff white guy. I don't really know his name.
Doesn't give you the right to post a video on social media labeling them as a pervert. This has consequences. This can have a serious effect on somebody's livelihood,
True.
their reputation.
True.
It's
True.
not something to take lightly. I had the privilege of having a conversation with this young man last night. He's a good, kind-hearted young kid, and he told me more about what happened. First off, he's not a trainer. He wasn't training that man. He's an overnight gym attendant, man.
Oh, so he's not even a trainer. He's an overnight gym attendant. He was managing the gym.
This is about 1 in the morning, and if somebody gets out of line or acts like this, he absolutely
Has the power to remove it. Yep. Yep. 100%.
Also, he never said, "Oh damn." If you watch the video closely, he briefly glanced at you when his friend looks. You put the words "oh damn," which he never said, and you slow it down to make it seem as if it's longer. It was a quick, brief look.
Dog, that's the crazy part, bro. They be editing this shit before they put it up. They don't even put.
I do it all the time. That doesn't make me a pervert. I admire people. If you're in a shared space, people are going to look at you. Now, I will say this. There are men out there that harass women. There are creeps. I've seen it firsthand. I've stood up against it every time.
Mm-hmm.
This is not that. You decided to post a video for likes and attention. Put the reputation and life is at risk. He's the father of 2 beautiful young girls working overnight.
Yeah. And that's about like that was the first one several months ago. Several months. The newest one is actually funnier cuz like and when I say funnier, I mean like because of how it was done. Like cuz she was like Pharaoh. And I'm like, God damn. Was it really that bad? Was it really that bad? And cause like it's just so weird. I wanna really make sure I can get or I can find the one that has most of the fucking video. Maybe I just gotta go back to that channel with it then. Cause that's what I'm saying. It's legitimately getting worse, to be honest. All right, and so this one is saying this is the first caption is this is how to not approach girls at the gym. Mind you, so she has her tripod set up. She says she's at the fucking squatting platform. I can really see the deadlift bar right there. She's at the deadlift platform. Maybe they combined it. The squat rack, deadlift platform, whatever. She says she made a post and she says she was at the squat rack. Now, if I'm being honest, most gyms do not have multiple deadlifting places. At most, or most of the gyms that I've been to only had two or three at most. So if you're in the deadlifting space, I have went back and I have looked to see if the deadlift is free. Whether it is a nigga or a woman, or like I look to make sure the deadlift is free because I like to do deadlift because it's one of the more important back exercises. But we continue. She's literally so she has a microphone and she's just saying, "I hate this." Mind you, the guy that she's looking at or that she's talking about isn't even looking at her right now, and this is the start of it. He looks once. So, and she called it stare counter, glance counter. Again. So that's number 2. Mind you, she's editing it, so you don't even get to see him do sets. the next thing that she puts is contemplating screaming bloody murder to make him go away while also smiling. Like doing like she did like one of those like smiles. I don't know if you could tell by the sound. You feel me? Like the tee. Like not even the he, just the like they tilt your head a little bit. Did that shit. It's like this mirror so you can easily catch people. I'm like, okay. She proceeds. She's doing hip thrust, by the way. In the deadlifting platform. But like I said, to be fair, I can't blame her. I've never done or seen anybody do hip thrust there, personally. Usually see them do it near benches. I've seen them do it in like more of a like free area where people do like maybe like planks and stuff like that, where people be doing like more body weight exercises. I've never seen them do it there. But I don't. Depends on the gym, to be fair. All right, now, mind you, stare counter is only on 3, and like I said, this is not even a stare counter. This is a glance counter. The nigga looked for a second, then looked away. Literally, she literally skips, and it's 4 and 5 in a second. She does 4 and 5 in a second. And even in the 5th one, I see him coming off of the ab machine. So, and then she says, he walks up to him. She walks near her to grab the cleaning wipe, and she struggles to put on the weight because she's afraid. She's like, I hesitate to grab my weight because because him standing directly in front of me made me extremely uncomfy. Which I can understand that. If a nigga comes up to me like kind of unexpectedly, I flinch a little bit to an extent. Like flinch as in like get into battle stands. Let y'all niggas know I punch flies, bro. Like it's funny, bro. Especially like before in like high school or some shit like that. That's what it was really getting me. Like if I heard a buzz near my ear, I immediately I would jump and put my hands up, bro. Niggas would make fun of me for that all the fucking time, bro. Golly, say to grab my weight. Okay, and then he basically, and this is where I would say this nigga is kind of weird. However, because she struggled, hesitated, or whatever, it makes it kind of okay. Like walking up to somebody when you're trying to grab your cleaning shit and putting on their weights without asking them, that's weird. It's one thing if you're about to use it next, but if you see that they're still in use of it and they're putting more weight on, it's one thing to offer it, but it's a whole nother thing to just immediately start doing it. I think that's weird behavior, and I'll say that. Immediately, I'll say that. And he immediately, and she still calls this a squat rack. I don't see the rack with where the squat is, so I don't know why she's saying squat rack, but like I said, that's whatever. So he says sorry, apologizes, and basically leaves after he offered to do that. Her next caption is, he was only working out behind me to go up to me because I was at the squat rack all the way in the corner of the gym to avoid weirdos like this. Now, the way she frames in the video in her first tweet, completely different than how she ends up wording her apologies, but we'll see that later. Oh yeah, so she ends up going on, and they're going to read it to you. What if I ripped his pee-pee out of his socket so he could never reproduce? Natural selection, better take these weirdos out. I think there was another one, bro. What was the other one? There had to have been. Oh, was it just those? Oh, he's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Mind you, she's 21, and she said, oh no, I'll go into that later, bro. Is that it? No. That's not it. There's still a little bit more. No. the longest stare that he gave her was like 2 to 3 seconds. And again, it looks like she's at the deadlifting platform, not the squat rack. So that nigga could just be waiting to deadlift. Now, would I do an ab exercise right before deadlifting? No. No, I would not. Now, and they look. And then now it ends up being more of an epidemic. But let me be more. Let me find her tweets. All right, gym girl tweets. Exposing. Wait. I typed in gym girl tweets, and literally a deleted tweet is a black guy asked me out today, which means I need to hit the. Oh, I've seen that before. I've seen that tweet before. Like not that. I see the meme. Yeah. That's just hilarious because the idea is that black guys only want big chicks. But I want to find the fucking expose. Like, not the expose, rather. I want to see if, like, niggas still have the tweets. All right. Oh. All right. I know one person on YouTube who definitely brought up the tweets and didn't just fucking react to them. For now, that's for the next thing that we're going to investigate, which is the deepfake shit. So hold your horses a little bit there. Now, the first tweet. God damn, this shit's still loading. Okay, and she did multiple parts. So this is multiple tweets, I think. But fuck, bro. So she says, I'm also extremely, she basically got on Twitter. Now, the first tweet was, this guy kept making me extremely uncomfortable at the gym. This is why I'll end up crying on stream because I feel so grossed out at times with the amount of sexualization I experience. Hopefully this spreads awareness for the girls who experience this type of treatment at the gym. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not saying that girls do not get treated like that. However, and then she tries to put her spin on it, or at least explain herself when she starts getting some more backlash. I am also extremely antisocial, and being hit on is never a compliment to me. I don't like to be approached. I haven't dated for a year because I despise being sexualized. Okay. It happens anyways, and I get frustrated. It's normal for girls to feel this way because it happens often, ? Okay. She ends up doubling down, and basically I'm not, because it's so many twit-longers, bro. Or quite literally, somebody else had, to her first thing, she says, someone else had replied, this is simp niggas, said, let me go to the gym with you. I'll bark at all of them. Don't worry. Let me go to the gym. Look, bro. We know why you following her. We're going to talk about that shit later. And then somebody else said he didn't approach you, ? And he was all the full video shows on TikTok, which is a little bit of whatever. It's a little bit weird, bro, to be whatever, just to promote her shit, but it's good. It's okay. Staring at, and then somebody else finally replies, staring at the gym is 100% normal. It annoys me, but what are people supposed to look at? The floor, walking up to and grabbing the weight. Now that's not normal, which I already said. Now she said the staring triggered my fight or flight response, which is to just say that he was feral. That was her fight or flight response, and then hesitating to grab a weight. Those are her two flight or fight responses. So I guess she took flight, huh? She wasn't fighting, bro. I'm not. I was completely fine until he followed me. Completely fine is not repeating the word feral multiple times. Like, what the fuck? All right, and then and this is when she does a little like longer shit. A lot of people want to take this video out of context from the squat rack around the corner area of the gym. He followed me there right after I did RDLs. Didn't state that in the video at all, but she was just saying that she said she tried to get away from weirdos like him. So this is her redoing the story. The mirror faced just me, not the whole gym, and he was not looking around there. He was definitely looking around. I could see him looking around. I get constantly harassed by men in public spaces, even when I show an inch of skin. So yes, I get pissed. When they glare for disturbingly long periods of time, none of the stares are longer than 3 seconds. Literally, I think there was one and it barely hit 3. I'm not on here. I'm not doing this for views or clicks. I just posted this to spread awareness of how being stared at can make a woman feel and all that. And then she later says the anxiety stuff that I had indicated earlier. And the reason why like people don't want to take this is because she has a fan house as well, which is basically OnlyFans but safer for work content, which means she's fully clothed in a bunny outfit. Like, you know, the ones that like people complain about in anime because it sexualizes women in anime. Hey, look. If you think it looks cute, it's fine. I'm not saying anything, but I'm like, there's two sides to every fucking coin, bro. Like, and that's my biggest, like, not gripe, but I guess not even my biggest point. This is a point that I have. The way you dress is going to garner attention, whether you are male or female. If I'm not T-Pain, bro, but I'm walking around with a big ass chain that says big ass chain, niggas are gonna look at me because I got a big ass chain. Now, you might be like, oh, well, no, that's not fair. She didn't have anything big like that. It was just her. And I'm like, okay, to be fair. I've never seen a nigga who was walking around with a shirt that people didn't look at for a second. I've never, like, there are niggas in the, like, this goes for females and males. Because there are niggas that go to the gym in those stringers with their nipples showing every time they fucking move to the side. Just a bit. They lift a little bit and they nipple show. You're not catching me wearing that shit. And that's just going to garner attention. Niggas have that so people can look at them. You want to be looked at if you have a stringer. I don't care what the fuck you say. Yeah. Like, and my proof of that is because I know niggas that wear stringers. And every time they wear it, they know what's about to go on. Because these niggas want to be looked at. So, fuck it. Alright? Now, I'm not saying that, like I said, I ain't looking at y'all chicks regardless. I'm focused on my lift. However, you have to, like, be fair at what you're saying, alright? If you came in with a hoodie or whatever, they not looking at you like that, bro. You came in with a sports bra and, like, shorts that don't even reach halfway down your thigh. Now, I don't give no fucks. It's not my gym. I could care less. However, she ended up, like, getting roasted on the internet. And then niggas started, like... And then, like, she ended up making a first, like, apology thing. She ended up making a real apology thing. And she said most of the comments weren't serious. They take them with a grain of salt. My fault. I had a duty to do. But yeah, I don't know, dude. The biggest issue with this is because she ended up apologizing, whatever. This brand, like I said, the first one I had ever seen was like from several months ago. Now it has become more of an epidemic of where people are trying to catch people, quote unquote, looking at girls, and they are failing to the point where they do it and then they get exposed from failing to expose somebody who wasn't even a pervert. And then after that, they end up getting off of social media, whether that's deleting the original post. Sometimes can't privating their entire accounts and removing their accounts. There was one chick, she tried to catch an old man, quote unquote, for doing it. She was all like, "Yeah, he's not even trying to go to the gym." She said, I was following him around in the gym with a camera the whole time. There's only one fucking clip. And then she fucking zooms into some girl who's doing fucking prone leg. I don't even know what that shit is, to be honest. But doing, I guess, it's most likely an ass exercise, to be fair. Like, just from how it was angled and everything. I don't know if she had a resistance weight on the other leg or if she's just doing it body weight, but it was an ass exercise. But she was doing that or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, he was staring at her. Short ass video. Not even like 15. I don't even know if it was 15 seconds long. Doesn't even show what all the other girls he was quote unquote staring at, because she said she was following him with the camera. And she said that he didn't notice her. Mind you, this is an old ass man. And she said she showed the gym to the video to the people at the front and reported him. People got on her ass. And to be fair, people got on her ass for the exposing, but people also got on her ass in a more dickheadish behavior. But I don't feel bad for her because of what she was trying to do, trying to get clout off of just trying to follow people and do that shit. But that's what I'm saying. The internet is such a weird place, and the content creators can be so fucking weird that, like, all this agenda shit that they be pushing, I need niggas to really be fucking looking. Because it be these people who want to, like, be like, oh no, this is that, you can't say this, you can't say that. That be policing shit that ass be the weirdos. Because they be doing that because on the low, they usually have something to hide. And I'm be dead ass with you. Like, and this is the one we're going to get into next. Twitch, we're going to just look this up so y'all niggas can find it too. Twitch streamer deepfake. Where is this shit? Man, here in Ludwig. Okay, so the guy's name is Atroic. Took me a second to be able to pronounce this fucking name, bro. I don't speak whatever that language that shit written in. Atioc. Atroic. Alright. And about 4 days ago, this nigga, maybe a little, like 5 days ago, we're just gonna read an article. So I actually have that shit in front of me. Yesterday, Twitch streamer Brandon Atroic Ewig issued a tearful apology during his live stream after he accidentally revealed he had a deepfake pornography of a popular female streamer opened on his computer. The video of his apology, in which he claims to have clicked an ad on Pornhub because he was... Nah, we gotta see that apology, but this is how he got caught, alright? So somebody asked him the time. Someone in his Twitch stream asked him the time. Now... And then he alt-tabbed to check the time. And, you know, alt-tab shows you all your windows. And on his work computer, bro, like on his PC where he is streaming, he has a porn tab. It was only there for like 1 or 2 seconds, the alt-tab. But obviously, this is the internet. Niggas went, screenshotted it, looked at all his tabs, and then saw that one of those was a porn tab. And they went in, they looked at it, went to the site, and saw that this nigga was watching deepfake porn of Twitch streamers. And not any Twitch streamers, but Pokimane, Maya, who he's worked with. Not only that, but the Maya chick is actually the girlfriend of his best friend. Ludwig. Sorry, it took me a second just to find the Ludwig nigga's name. Don't really know any of these Twitch streamers. I don't really follow these niggas. But let me go to his apology video now. Because honestly, don't give a fuck about his apology video. Me personally. But so like, you know, all this AI stuff is very famous because of Chat GPT and whatever. And the Lensa app, which I've used. Now, he first tried to say it was all research purposes, and then he went to Pornhub. So the earlier shit where he was talking about all that AI stuff, that doesn't have anything to do with Pornhub. You're not looking up like regular AI stuff on Pornhub, okay? Let's be honest. Now, he's going to finally get into the meat and potatoes. That's not how ads work, sir. Ads don't work you don't get more, especially on a porn site. Mind you. On most sites, you're not supposed to click the ads. Everybody and their mothers know you're usually not supposed to click porn ads because of how quickly niggas will put viruses on your shit, especially back in the day. So this nigga clicking a porn ad and being like, oh yeah, no, other people must have clicked it. No, those are the people that paid them. They paid to put their ad on there, stupid. You gotta keep in mind, these porn sites cannot earn money from like regular advertisers like YouTube and whatever. They have to get dedicated ads and whatever because they're not monetized the same, bro. They gotta get porn ads. Now, he's gonna make it seem like that for now. He's gonna explain some more. Hopefully, in this clip, he does. There's only he has his wife in this stream with him, which I also thought was weird, but that's what streamers do or whatever. Fucking who's that one black guy who was like caping for all the black women and all that shit. Fuck, what was that nigga's name, bro? Oh, he ended up cheating on his wife twice and then finally left her the second time. Nigga destroyed his own brand. He out there fucking though, which is crazy. And this is the thing, bro. That nigga was saying all that shit. No, I'm not gonna talk about that shit. Derek Jackson, that's what it was. He said it's not a pattern behavior. And then the wife was gonna come on and is basically gonna cape for him too and say it's not a pattern of behavior or anything. And because this nigga didn't fucking talk about it there, I'm going to go and find the clip where he fucking says it. All right? Because it doesn't stop fucking there. All right? Let me see. I want to really, because I want y'all to understand. Actually, I don't think this nigga has. What was it right here? No, that's one of the female streamers who ended up finding her deepfakes also on this site. I think it was something Cinderella or whatever. Oh yeah, nah. This nigga also tries to save his own skin, and this is what I was talking about with all those like good people bullshit. All this. All right. I assume booba spam, like booba, I think it's just like means boobs, and people just spam that in chat. We don't tolerate sexist behavior in the chat. Ban it on site. And look, to be fair, as a content creator, you do have to monitor your shit like that, like to an extent, because if you don't, you can end up getting attacked because of your audience's lack of intelligence, for lack of a better phrase there, to be honest. But basically, he capes and says, "Oh yeah, no, this is not something that I've ever pushed or anything." Like, duh, shit, nah, shit, nigga. We know you're not pushing your fucking porn shit on your stream. That's not what your stream is based about, dummy. Like, what niggas do in the dark is obviously not what they gonna show in the light. I'm not saying whatever is done in the dark comes to light, because that's not 100% true. Some niggas is good at keeping that shit dark down there. How long till that take that nigga Bill Cosby to fucking get caught? That nigga didn't even used to swear in any of his joint. He didn't swear. He didn't do none of that. He was supposed to be the great dad. Now next we find out that nigga was slipping pills into like multiple women's drinks, and that's just the like overarching point for this too. Like, some of y'all need to understand that just because someone portrays themselves as quote, and look, I'm gonna get into like it as well about whether or like how I feel about the deepfake technology and whatnot. Honestly, I'll just get into it now. I've known about like the deepfake stuff for a while. I've been doing AI papers for a while. AI research papers used to be so by like bread and butter. To be completely honest with you, I'd always talk about AI shit for a research paper because that shit was easy. It's ethical, the ethical limitations and benefits. You can go through AI easy. But deepfake, I've always known about. To be honest, I didn't realize how well it got. But because I've always known about it, I know what I could look at a video and tell that it's deepfake type shit. You feel me? And even on Instagram and Twitter, bro, there was like people who were doing the deepfake Obama stuff, and it looked pretty real. And I'm like, but they're using their own voice to say shit. So I don't know why people weren't like. I guess the issue with what happened with this guy, Atroic or whatever, his entire career is mostly over for the most part. He's definitely going to take a break. I don't know when he's coming back. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back, to be fair, because this is crazy. And his apology was kind of shitty, to be honest with you. But like, all right, because I heard this point, and it was all like, for the most part, and niggas just got to be honest with themselves. To an extent, most people will imagine somebody else doing stuff to them, with them, whatever. To an extent. It is different when you go and act on it. And this is why I was trying to find a specific clip. He actually goes into details and says that he had to sign up for this site and he had to pay, which means it's not like a spur of the moment. Oh, I clicked an ad. Like, oh, I clicked the link and then I saw it and then I was like, oh, no. This nigga had to make an account. The nigga had to add his credit card information. And he was willing to do both. And the screen that they caught him on had Maya Higa, which is his best friend's girl, and had Pokimane. So, can you really say that's a mistake when you went for people that you know and you work with? And to be fair, a lot of, like, if you look at the charts, there's a lot of, like, people are saying, oh, how could you do this to people you work with? That's weird. To be fair, if you look, there's a good amount of relationships that actually start at the workplace and shit like that, and people be fucking in the workplace. Shout out Ime. You don't go, why? But, like, god damn, bro. Y'all niggas is dumb. Y'all niggas is dumb and gross, to be honest. Because, like, I don't know, off of people you know, that's kind of like, it's not even just, like, your friend's girl, you don't just do that once, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, this nigga was like, oh, yeah, you guys can check my credit card. That's what it was. He said you can check my credit card statement or whatever to show that it's a first-time thing. And that's how niggas are like, wait, so you paid for this? Oh, my gosh, bro. It's just like, And the reason why, like, the people who like act like, oh shit, all these other people do bad things. Oh shit, this is like you enable attention. This is about, like, for example, the gym girl. All these other people, it's all these other people's fault that I have anxiety instead of going to therapy in order to try and heal from my trauma. And look, I've never, like, I can't go to a therapist personally, at least not right now. I couldn't take that shit seriously. At least not for the first few sessions. But I would never I would never be like, don't go to a therapist or look down on somebody for going to a therapist. Because that shit, like, and some, because I don't even think it's like necessarily a therapist you have to go to, but they have a better understanding of emotion and stuff, or at least they should in psychology. So they'd have a better way of breaking things down for you, or they should. However, being able to talk to somebody who's like emotionally intelligent to an extent is like good therapy, because they help you see things in a different perspective, and they can help you understand traumas and things. So you have to keep in mind there's like a lot of things on the memory and shit, on memory, and like how the way we perceive certain things, it affects how we remember and how we take certain things. So look, if she wants to like say she has all this like stuff and it's because of past relationships, whatever, fine. However, it's your responsibility to go and fix that trauma or build a home gym. Or go to a female-only gym. Because I don't give, like, yeah. Yeah, and because of that girl, a whole trend of, quote-unquote, exposing guys at the gym have been going on because people want clout. Way to fucking go. This nigga, for now, like this, the streamer, he started a whole wave of people who are going to go and try and find deepfake content before it becomes illegal. Deepfake porn, to be specific. But until that becomes illegal, because it's such a new thing and not enough people are looking into it, until that becomes illegal, you're fucked. Like, people are fucked. And you're just going to have to live with it. And it's very unfortunate to say, but that's just it. That nigga was out doing his research at 2 a.m. on AIs. Okay. In a misguided attempt to draw attention to the controversy, shared screenshots of the original stream, which signal boosted the porn site and its content, made matters worse for the affected women who learned they were on deepfake site only because of eWig's slip up. And again, y'all, they just didn't know that shit was, because even it was not like that's just a simple Google search. Maybe I should not be saying all this shit. Do I have to cut that out? Well, I remember to cut that out. Me writing down the timestamps because I'm using a different recording software. God damn it. God damn it, 47. 25, 40. But, yeah. The site ended up getting taken down. I'm not going to say anything else. For multiple years, actually, Reddit and Pornhub has banned deepfake stuff, so they have always been on Conde. And Discord banned servers selling the apps, and that aided in its creation. So, it's a lot, and like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like I don't understand where the gym girl was kind of coming from, because this is like, for example, unwarranted sexualization. I also do think Pokimane should be looking in her forums a lot more, because the fact that she didn't know is kind of weird. I remember there was a Pokimane Discord that a YouTuber, Nuxtaku, shot that nigga out, that he had snuck into. And the shit that he found in there, they had different chats, just felt like they had a foot picture chat, bro. They had they had finger, hands. They had a chat for each individual body part, it looked like, that, nigga. For this chick, Pokimane. Her Reddit's even worse. Because them niggas don't even hide that shit. Like, for the Discord, you had to either know somebody to get in, or you had to prove that you deserve to get in. I don't even know how that nigga Nux got in, to be honest. But that was like one of the main fucking ones that, like, where it's like, I understand, like, so that's what I'm saying. I understand where you're coming from. And there are male content creators that get sexualized, but they're to a lesser degree. So it's not even like affected to talk about, but it's like, there are certain things that you can do to like decrease it, but it's not ever going to go away. And I understand that. However, just because something happens, it doesn't mean that's all that happens, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm just going to close it out with that. Yeah, content creators can be weird. Like I said, I don't be watching content creators that be doing, or at least that I know be doing weird stuff. Oh my gosh, Seth the Programmer is his own fucking podcast. Later, niggas.